Hi everybody, Bill and I welcome you to Minnesota Bound.
Today's first story takes us to Mille Lacs Lake for a fishing tournament that is anything but average.
And the story has little to do with fishing and more to do with a girl. It's the legacy of Katelin.
Water attracts anglers for all sorts of reasons.
You're gonna win, I promise you.
Today, it's a tournament.
Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Brainstormed by this guy,
Hey, that's a wicked team. How you doing? Huh?
an angler and a dad, Gary Vauchel.
I think it's really a good turnout.
I think it's going to be a good day.
There's a lot of first-timers here. Just about time for blast off. I want to thank you all for coming. Be safe out there. Thanks a lot for all you guys coming in. Enjoy yourself.
20 teams zip onto Mille Lacs Lake in search of big fish tails.
And as far as the fishing part, it's just a good time to come out and fish for 7 hours straight with no interruptions.
More importantly, this tournament, like this story, is all about a girl.
This is Katelin with her brothers and sisters in Florida, with her best friend Shayna. This is Katelin with her biggest walleye that she ever caught off the launch.
Katelin Sawyer kept busy with plenty of hobbies, but she loved to fish.
We lived in Albert Lea, Minnesota, and her dad would go out fishing on the lakes there. And then when we moved up to Mille Lacs, she was a big fisherman up here also.
I've been friends with Katelin since she moved here, which was 2nd grade, I believe. Yep, small town, everyone's neighbors around here.
So news spread quickly the night people heard sirens.
That night is still, everything from that night, I could tell you exactly what happened.
Katelin and friends walked to the Friday night high school football game. A passing driver never saw Katelin in the setting sun.
It was very hard. I mean, I was angry at first, but then I realized like it happens for a reason, you know. It was nobody's fault. It was a complete accident. It was very tragic.
Shayna lost her best friend. Gary lost his fishing buddy.
It's an old song that came out years ago. Only the good die young. And God took my little daughter. She was a very, very special girl. But,
Nobody around Onamia forgets Katelin, especially not Mom and Dad.
this is the garden that we made 5 years ago. And it's a good remembrance of Katelin. It's tough, but we have such good support of our community. That's why we hold this tournament in her honor. And we have this big meal every year.
Oh yeah, the night before fishing, Gary fires up the backyard grill.
That looks pretty darn good to me.
That's good. Yep, 45 pounds of prime rib.
Anglers and friends all eat together.
It was really nice that you to come here.
And in the morning, they celebrate life the way Katelin did, on the water with a fishing rod in hand.
I'm honored all the time to just go out on the boat when we do the tournament. And because I know it's like her memory, it was her favorite thing to do. It's her day to remember her.
Suppose that's why Gary likes seeing so many kids here.
Can I take this?
Yep, want one of these? Want one of these?
It's Dad's way of passing along a love of fishing, just like he did for his little girl.
You have a choice of a tackle box or rod and reel combo. This is what Katelin would want us to do. She'd want us to take and have this tournament and keep her legacy going. You know, it's just that she's looking down on us.
Coming up next, the